Hello, welcome to restoring a vintage steam lamp. This is one I've done earlier. This one's been restored thoroughly. A really fantastic job's been done to this particular one. It's been standing around a bit, so it's got a bit of dust on it. Right, as we can see how nice and restored that is inside. Absolutely mint. And that's what I'll be doing. Restoring another one, but this time round I'm going to convert it into a lamp. So that's something I'm looking at doing and hanging it from my my shed, and let's see how that comes out. So I guess we better start with this. Okay, right, I bought these lanterns on eBay. This one was advertised as like done up, really nicely painted, but it turned out when it came to me it was in a right state. Somebody had hand painted it, made a complete mess of it. It had a dent just over here. This was all bent, so what I've done is I've straightened this all out, started to sand it down. It's got to really be sanded down. I've took the glass out of them. Look at the state of this. This is what I just don't understand, why people paint things like that. It's just, keep it original. That's what they've done. This is a great example here of an original one. Original condition, absolutely fantastic. I think this is in really good condition for an original piece. So basically what we do is we'll sandblast this down. This will get sandblasted down. That one over there, I'm a bit scared of sandblasting that in case of what I find. But anyway, I'm going to sandblast this one down. This one's going to be a nicely done up one. So this will be lovely when it's all done. So that's that. So that's that one. So basically, yeah, we're going to refurb this one. I'll keep sanding it down. And what I'm going to do with this is I want to put a light in it. I want to connect it up basically to electrics, so we can have a little light in it and have it on display as a little lantern on a timer. Be lovely. So that's my plans with this. So just yeah, I'll give the next video and what it's going to look like. All right. Right, as you can see now, it's been primered, so it's been nicely primered up. And it's looking quite good considering the state of it was in. After now it's all been sort of sanded down and primered, so it's looking pretty good now. I'm quite happy with that. So all we're ready now is basically for its top coat, which will be a lovely original red. But what we've got to do first is this has got to be all sanded down and then prepped up, ready for its final spray. So let's see how that looks. As we can see, the lamp now has been sprayed. You can hear the rain, by the way, it's raining. So that's the lamp, all been nicely sprayed, prepped up. It's been lacquered as well, so it's quite nice inside. All beautifully done, like brand spanking new basically. So that looks good now. And we have these. These have now been painted, so they've had a nice coat of paint. So they're all ready. So the next step basically is for this all to dry, for us to assemble it, put it back together, and then we can start wiring it up to be a lamp. That should be that, and I'll show you how we do that very soon. Right, I thought I'd give you a little example on some of these ones. This is another set, because the other set is already, as you can see, there's the other set that they've been painted white, so they've had a nice lick of paint on them. What we've done is we've primered them up. They've been primered. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sand these all down, or grind them all down. I'm going to use a Dremel. Brilliant little tool. The old Dremels are brilliant tools. So what we'll do is we'll sand this all down. These ones are in fairly good condition, really. They're in quite good condition, I think, considering they've not had all paint all over them. So these ones are pretty good, so they should come out really nice. So that looked nice. I don't know if you've all noticed there's an old drill here. This is a really old drill. I've had this a very long time. It was my granddad's originally. It's a really old make. I don't know how much they're worth now. Fantastic drill. It stopped working at one stage because the wire basically here come apart and sort of basically snapped, as they do. Old electrics, it happens. So what I done was very simply just unscrewed it, took it apart and rewired it, and now it works like brand new. So brilliant old drill. That's what all I use it for. That's exactly what I use it for. I've restored many things with that. Right, so going back to this. So what we'll do is with this, I'm going to sand these all down. Do it with the Dremel, and then I'll sand them down with a bit of sandpaper. And then what we'll do is I'll primer these up. Now most people don't bother, but I will primer these up when they're done and all that is gone right back to bare metal. I will primer these up nicely, and then I'll give them a nice lick of white paint, and then I may give them a quick spray of lacquer, just to give them that little bit extra protection. So that's what we do there with them. So let's see what happens with the next job. Right, here we go. As you can see now, the lamp's coming together now. We've basically fitted these nicely back now, so it's looking pretty good now. The wire's all in, so it's all wired up, even onto the plug as well. So it's just basically now hang the light up and go from there. My advice is to always use waterproof fittings inside. Any electrics that is going outside, you know, do fit it with a waterproof holder, light bulb holder, and that's what I've done basically. Fitted it with an electric one, fitted it with the water one. So yes, right, next thing is to hang it up, and let's see how it looks, because it's getting dark outside, so it should look pretty good. There we have it. The lamp is on. I'll just turn that light off just to show you what it looks like in the dark. There we are. That looks pretty cool actually. That's really nice to see. Yep, that looks pretty good. And it works brilliant. Lovely stuff. That's what I like to see.